I'm very professional today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever one it is for you. I apologise for the intro. I didn't upload the correct one because we are currently streaming from my StreamYard because unfortunately Kate is feeling a bit poorly today. So I want everyone in the chat to wish Kate well. I hope you feel better soon, Kate. Yeah. And also Jimbo as well because his arm's hurting him. So wishing you both well because we know you're not feeling too good. How are you doing though, Elly?
Yeah, I reiterate that. I hope Kate gets better because she's been suffering with a few things actually, and then Jimbo. Yeah, but I'm fine. I'm raring to go. We're covering for Kate and Jimbo as well. So at the end of the day, the show goes on, doesn't it?
That's it. It's got to go on.
Yeah, the show's got to go on.
We'll quickly say hello to some people in the chat. I think it's believe it's your husband. Good luck with your great show, ladies.
Hey.
And he said, I'm sure you're going to bring us all a great show.
Yes, we are.
Please make sure you subscribe to me if you're in Kate's chat and vice versa. I have put Kate's link in, so please make sure you do that if you're not subscribed already, to make sure we both get the subscribers. And it's nice to share the love. Potato Stew says, my internet has been rubbish all day, but looking forward to this. Hope everyone is well and looking forward to the game. Big up to you. Yeah. We've got Bobby Kane. Putting in the heart and the emoji. I don't know if that means he wants to punch us, to be honest.
No, he likes Leo.
I know, it's a fist bump. Big up to the 3 amigas. Much love, ladies. Romero, oh my God, what are we going to do now? Yeah, we'll talk about it, Leo. Unfortunately, it's only the 2.
To him, Mia? What are you done to
Nothing, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Also, we've only got 2 of the amigas here today, unfortunately. So big up to Kate. Jula saying, good evening, ladies, and evening all in the chat. Big up, Jula. Big up everyone in the chat. Please smash the likes. Big up, Kate.
Yeah, come on,
big
Kate.
Up to you.
Yeah.
We can't catch a break now, Romero. I know, honestly.
I know.
Phil P. Woo! Hope you're well, Phil. Big up to you. He's on the no gravy train, so I'm absolutely on board with that. Me and Phil P.
You know, my husband hates gravy as well, Mia.
Damn right, see?
Yeah.
Thanks, ladies. Absolutely no problem, of course.
Brilliant.
Feel better soon, Jimbo and Kate, 100%.
Yeah.
Evening, ladies. Evening to Phil P. Get well soon, Kate. Lots of love for Kate. Wishing you a speedy one, Kate and Jimbo.
Yes.
Nita, hi, ladies. Nice to see you. Big up, Nita. Hope you're well.
Nita.
Big up, Kate and Jim. I hope you both get well soon. From Ronnie.
Lovely.
Kate, so Mia's link is pinned to the top of the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Kate. Very much appreciated. We've got Chang saying, get well soon to both Kate and Jimbo. If they ever get to see or read this, to all the viewers watching live or on playback, hit the like for the video and drop a subscription if you haven't done so already. Big up to you. Thank you so much. Make sure you smash the like on both because we are dual streaming. So big up to Mark Cousins in Somerset.
In Somerset, get off my land.
I hope the sheep are keeping you nice and warm.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are. Dakaro saying, been away for a week up north visiting my sister. Missed the Everton game, got some catching up to do. Great place to start, thanks. Well, big up to you. Enjoyed your time with your sister. It's all about family time.
Yeah.
Here the vibes I've checked out. Fair enough. Here for the vibes. We bring the good vibes, Daniel, I hope. I'm not one to dump stuff out in public. Xmas was rubbish. My dad's A&E, looking after my mum, cancelling my flight to see my daughter in Japan. Now I'm my sis in Ireland, relaxing with a Guinness. Oh, big up to you. Lots of love, Chippy. It can be so difficult, obviously, with parents and etc. So wishing you all of the best and obviously speedy recovery to your mum as well. Oh no, so it's your dad in A&E, so you're looking after your. So I hope things improve for you.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like both streams. My homies Kate and Jimbo feel better. Let's see, done on both. Well, good girl Driller doing the Lord's work, making sure she does both. Yeah, Driller la la. So let's get into it. So first, did I already have that up? I didn't realise I did. What is the main thing you feel that Ange has changed since coming to Spurs? Because we are doing a bit of a recap as it's almost halfway through. Obviously, Ange being like the halfway point of the league. So, what's the main thing that you feel Ange has changed since he's come into Spurs?
Do you know what? I would say style of play, but I'm going to say United, the whole club, because he's gelled everything, right? He's like the catalyst that came in and brought everybody together. United, even the board a little bit closer to us, I would say, in terms of they've supported him in everything that he's done so far, but obviously they've got to support him a bit more. But the fans, we feel like when you're in the stadium, I don't know, when you went to the Aston Villa game, you can feel it. It's different from when Conte and Mourinho was there, and even when Poch was there, because there's a unity and there's an excitement about the football that we're playing. And even if we're not playing it for the whole match, they can see the work in progress and the things that he's tweaked to make us a more exciting team to watch. And the fans have embraced that, and they've embraced him as a man as well. It's not just him with us, we with him. Yeah, so I like that unity that's come into our club and gelled us all there. I love it. It's so refreshing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that he's definitely done that. I think he's done a fantastic job at that, actually, to be honest with you. We have got a super chat for Kate's Evolution Fund. Big up, Chippy.
Yes.
We all know about Kate. She needs some books to educate her on the evolution, how it happened.
Yeah, because she's getting there, isn't she? She's learning things that she didn't know before. It's lovely.
Kuva, big up ladies and all in the chat. I've hit the like button on Kate's great stream and Mia's rubbish one too. What's your problem, Kuva? Cool. Cheek of him, man. And also last night when he was on Jacob's one and he was said about what happened on the Christmas stream, I was like, no, you was all good, because he's talking about when he had a bit to drink. And this is the abuse I bloody get. That's it. Last time I'm nice to you, Kuva.
Come on, Kuva. Cheek. You've got to apologise for that. Come on.
You won't apologise.
We'll have to tickle him.
Karu saying, Ange changed. We aren't Spursy so much anymore. I feel like we can actually win games. Yes. Let me know, everybody in the chat, what you all think. Hit hi to the two genius ladies, Elly and Mia. Hi, chat. Big up to you, Ash. Like both streams, please. Good people. Thank you so much, Phil.
That's it, Phil, the Greek boy.
Yeah, good Greek boy.
Good Christian boy.
That's what my mum says. He's a good Greek man.
Greek boy. You must marry Greek boy.
Yes, that's what I got told.
You know what I mean? And nobody ever does.
No. They feel good. The feel good factor and making us want to watch again. Yeah, yes. I agree with that. I'll put that towards a science course, Chippy. Good idea, Kate. Good plan.
Yeah.
He's got us back focused, considering what he walked into. That was a fire pit. Everyone wanted to something each other. Yeah, what's that word on? I'll probably get my stream taken down.
Yeah.
Educating Kate.
Tickle each other.
So
educating Kate, not educating Rita, it's educating Kate. That's it.
Daniel E said, any expectations I've got have been diminished after the news today. I'm just here for the vibes now to see some attacking football and hope the luck is better next season with injuries. Yeah, I get that, Daniel. I get why you're feeling a bit like that. We have got, hopefully, fingers crossed, Van der Ven back for the Man United game. So at least that is something that's how I see it. Big up to Lee Smithy Smith. Basically, I swear Lee's my brother from another mother because he and Mitty has just agree on so much stuff about food, about Die Hard.
You both got tats.
Yeah, we both got tattoos. But I haven't got quite as many as him. Let's just say
my mum didn't let me have them, Mia. She would kill me. No, I shouldn't say that word. She'd tickle me.
Yeah, well, my mum didn't mind. It was actually my dad who doesn't like tattoos. I hid it from my dad. My mum was fine with it.
Yeah.
At Celtic, Ange changed our attitude. That sounds pretty vague, but that alongside with the system change was all we needed. You will do well to keep him. Yes, I definitely want to keep him 100%.
So. We're not going to let him go.
So, lots of games on tonight. What one would you tune into? Obviously, watching you lovelies, Chelsea or Man City. Oh, I would watch probably Chelsea for the laughter factor because it's more likely they're going to mess up. So it's a bit like watching. Do you remember the old "You've Been Framed"?
Yes,
that's
when
what
something
I kind
goes wrong. Yeah, or you know, like that car crash thing where they all bash into each other. That's Chelsea. We've got to laugh because we know they're probably going to come good at some stage. Yeah, because they always do. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Phil P saying us good Greek boys are out here.
You got to do it with the 3 fingers as well. Good Greek boy. Greek boy.
Neil saying this manager's not let suspensions or injuries become an excuse. It's been a next man up. Yeah, that's very true. Come on, you Spurs, my 2 favourite Spurs ladies. Well, your third one is here in the chat as well, Joseph.
She's there.
Mia, the problem is I'm chuffed with the VDV being back soon, but he can only play on the left side of the central defence. Same as Davies, we're screwed for the right side of the central defence. Yes, I know, Daniel. I do get that. I get what you're saying. It's
Everton there, don't we? We haven't got.
It's like having one. It's like having one hand tied behind your back. If you like.
Yeah.
No, it's not good. Kate's saying, I've not had a drink since Xmas Day when I had one sherry. I've got terrible acid reflux. It's fared up so badly. Yeah, get well soon, Kate.
Yeah, Kate.
Ashton, I reckon Everton draw with City. It'll be a proper dash ball. Yeah, I like short dash.
Everton gave us a game, didn't they, Mia?
That's right. Big up, one love to you, Daniel. Hope you're well.
Yes.
Yeah, Kate saying I think she might have a nice
picture of him as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, from my point of view, what's changed is the unity as well. I feel like he's united us all. Club, as in the players. I feel like we've kind of got that feel back from the players. They've then made that with the connection back with the fans, and it's reciprocated. The fans feel that connection back with our club and with the team. And I think that nobody really thought that would happen in such a short amount of time as well, right? It feels like that's been done in a really short space of time that he's come in and done that.
Some people they don't want to say he's a miracle worker, but really he's as close to it as you can get because he inherited a mess. And there was a lot of players were really disillusioned by the way that the style of play we were playing. They weren't buying into it. And eventually the man who was causing it blew up and went. So, you know, and then following that, it was even worse because we put Stellini in charge, who was just Mark II Conte, right? And then poor Mason had to pick up, at least he'd done a decent job of unifying it. And then he picked it up and shook it about and really united everybody together. And I'm really proud of him because he came with a lot of people had reservations, didn't they? But I think those reservations have been expelled now in my book, because I see a lot of what people are writing, and yeah, they're fully behind him. There's a few that are still, but it's mainly because I think the few that aren't, they're mainly wait and see. They want to see what evolves from here on to the end of the season. But look, he's been dealt a really bad hand, really, really bad hand. Now losing Romero, let's see how we can cope. How he can pick the troops up and go again.
Yeah, no, I agree. Daniel's saying we might have no choice. Van de Ven might have to find a way to play that right side. His pace will help him a bit, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if he'll do that. We've got Dakaru saying we've had big name managers who haven't understood our club at all. Ange understands. All he's done is embrace the way we work as a team rather than fight it. That's all we wanted. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? True. We just wanted someone to come in and understand us as a club. Yeah. Michael saying you've placed the LGBTQ flag in the middle of the away fans in your wonderful stadium. Is it purposely to annoy the away fans? I wonder. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't be opposed to that. I think that's quite funny.
Yeah. I don't like it when the opposition score at our ground. It annoys me.
Yeah, no, I know. When I was at the Villa game, man, you could hear all them noisy little. I was like, just not happy about it.
I think they were the noisiest fans that have been down to our ground so far.
They are noisy.
They were really vocal. Yeah.
So moving on, saying about Ange, are you surprised about how quickly he's turned things around? Let us know as well in the chat.
Yeah. Well, I say yeah, but no, really. I'm going to go no.
No, yes.
No, I just think because I started researching him before, like when he got appointed, I started researching him, and obviously the Hotspur hippie and all the hype and everything, and I started looking at his background and what he did at Celtic, and I got a really good grounding on what he's like as a man and how he changes things. And no, I wasn't surprised really. I was surprised how quickly he made us understand the football, because his type of football, right, it's not as easy as people paint it. They say it's quite simple, but I don't think it is, because really you're inverting the fullbacks, and then they're like, there's 5 people in midfield, and then as soon as we're out of possession, the players have done very, very well. Even the old school players like Davis and Dyer, all right, Dyer, we don't like to mention him anywhere, but, even he knows to hold the line and push up, and catch the opposition offside. So everybody's embraced it. The fans have embraced it. The fans love it. And I think that he's turned things around in a positive way. And we're playing, not all the time we're playing Ange ball, but we're getting there. And then every single match, you see a little bit more of it. That's my own personal opinion. But then there's been matches where I thought we reverted back to a little bit of Ange Conte ball. And I was thinking, no, I don't want to see this. And then suddenly we went back into Ange ball again. So, yeah, I think he shouts from the sidelines as well to keep them focused.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you're only human, Mia, right? Sometimes you forget to do what you're supposed to do, because your mindset is from old school. But then all the old school players have adapted really well. And I've been very surprised at that. So, yeah, keep it going, Ange. Keep it going.
Well, Kuba's saying, I think we had players crying out to play attacking football again. Mourinho and Conte are like footballing out
Antichrist, yeah.
To that. Yeah, no, I get what he means. I think that players were just happy to play good football again, and I was surprised, like you, how quickly they cottoned onto it. So I think in a way I am surprised how it quickly turns things around, in the fact that he turned around the way we played football very quickly. With the way that he is, no, because like you, I did a bit of research. I saw what he did at Celtic, heard a bit about what he was like, obviously, in Australia and the J League. So I wasn't surprised in that sense. But like I say, the way that we picked up the football, I was surprised. But then I think footballers naturally just want to play football. So picking it up isn't that difficult. It's just the tactics of, like you say, how he plays, because he's very specific with how he is quite specific in how he plays. So Dakar is saying, I've seen what Ange has done here in Australia. I followed him when he went to Japan and Celtic. Spurs have struggled with bad habits for so long. Even I'm surprised how quickly things have changed. I think it was quite surprising, considering like I say, like with the style of football. Big up to Niall. Hi girls, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you had a good one, Niall. Hope you enjoyed it and was very merry.
I was the head chef in my house, so I'm knackered. This is my rest time now.
Bobby K, good afternoon, ladies and everyone in the chat. Come on, you Spurs. Big up to Bobby K.
Bobby K. Love him.
Nita saying, ginger, garlic and turmeric is always in my home. Good to boil and drink with a little honey. Manuka, interesting. I've never tried eating, like having that together. I have ginger, because ginger I know is really good for you, and turmeric, but I don't know if I would want the garlicky taste. I don't know.
Well, you can crush it, make it into a paste, so it's not so harsh. Just keep on crushing it, make it into a paste, so it's like a juice. And then the turmeric is good, and obviously the ginger's good. The Manuka honey, that's brilliant with everything.
Manuka honey is very good for you. Great show, girls. Love your shows. Always tune in. Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas to you as well, Noel.
So the next thing we're going to talk about, we're approaching halfway through the season. Did you expect us, I misspelled it, did you expect us to be where we are at the moment? Because in the table wise, I think personally I didn't expect us to be here. What about you?
I'll be lying if I say I did. Right, I thought we'd be in the top half, but not so high up. I thought we might be 6th or 7th, right? But then as soon as I saw us started playing, especially that Burnley game, I started picking up, and I was thinking, we can go a little bit higher. But my expectation was like 6th or 7th, to tell you the truth. But things change, Mia, in football. When you see the way we've been playing, I know we haven't been playing brilliantly all the time, but there's been flashes of brilliance. There's been flashes of loads of really good football in good pockets of the game, and even against Everton, right? We were poor and we were good, but then they pushed on. But I just feel, I wasn't expecting us to be as good as we are, and especially the way the players are together as well. The way they're unified together, the players. There's a camaraderie there. I know for a fact that Ange is the big catalyst behind it, but the players too, and the fans have put their £5 worth in as well, because we supported the players in embracing that style. So I thought maybe 6th or 7th, to tell you the truth. That's where I thought we'd be. So I think we were better than 8th. I think 6th was our ceiling, but I think we can go even higher, especially now because we got the injuries. It's going to be harder, but I think the players will have to step up. The ones coming in have to step up and start performing, so that we can maintain at least 4th or go a bit higher as well.
Great. The car was saying expectation was hoping for 8 this season. It exceeded my expectations, obviously, so far. Absolutely. I agree. I was thinking 6th, 7th
Yeah.
overall for the end of the season. Let's see where we are at the end of the season. But I feel like that now that could be easily exceeded, and I would be happy to be wrong. If we've got like 5th, I would be happy. If we've got 4th, obviously I'll be over the moon. So I think so far, definitely my expectations for halfway through the season, I still would have probably put maybe 5th or 6th, maybe at the best. So we're definitely exceeding my personal expectations. And I think actually a lot of people, when Ange come in, were quite not negative. They were kind of negative about him and like, oh, who is this guy? And what can he actually do? So I think that he probably exceeded, I think, a lot of doubters as well, because there were a lot of people doubting him as well, Elly, weren't they? And especially maybe there were some in the Tottenham community that I heard, but more so outside of the Tottenham community.
Yeah,
I heard from
definitely.
a lot of other rival fans saying, who is this guy? You know, he's just from Scotland and blah, blah. So I definitely think my expectations have been exceeded so far.
And also, Mia, I'd like to point out, a lot of teams had lots of changes in their team. Like Liverpool, their whole midfield changed, right? Okay, the strike force more or less stayed the same, but their whole midfield changed from Gravenberch, what's his name? I can't think of his name now. McAllister, that's it. And Gakpo,
Gakpo,
right?
yeah.
And who's the other one? Szoboszlai. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they had a lot of changes, and they've had a few youngsters come in to help their team. And so with Man City, they lost 2 massive players, right? They lost another one to injury with De Bruyne, right? De Bruyne. So and then they lost Gundogan, and they lost who's the other one? Mahrez. Yeah, so they're in a little bit of transition. They've got new players that have come in that not have performed as highly as those other players who've left, right?
Yeah.
So they're going through transition a bit. Aston Villa had a more stable team. They added a few, so I'm not surprised at them. But Man United, they had a lot of changes, right? So, and they haven't had any gelling either. Their team is all over the place, and they get chopped and changed. So I think we've got a really good shout to make even top 3 or even go all the way, because it's there for the taking. Just put it that way. If we didn't have so many injuries, I would say I would be more confident if we had no injuries, right? And we had that starting 11, right? I'll be more confident, but I still feel that we've got a good shout at keeping up there at least. And then when our big players come back, right, we can push on even more. So the sky's the limit for Spurs. We just got to grab it this time. Like the last time we were in the hunt was when Leicester beat us, right?
Well,
So
we've got Mark
keep our heads
saying here Tottenham will end up winning the league this season, have a big mentality for a big club. Then we've got Jazz Fusion, up to you. January tells the tale, having them 10th until proven otherwise. Ange is fine, the squad isn't. Understandable. And then we've got Mick Dundee, big up to you. Morning, ladies. Spurs with a chance to go 3rd halfway through the season. When does the talk change to Spurs being in the top 5 of genuine title contenders? Come on, you Spurs.
I think come February. That's when we get all our players back. Come February, and we've started the FA Cup as well, because the FA Cup gives the club a boost as well. So yeah, let's see what happens. It's so exciting.
Yeah, Neil saying our mentality with Conte was very much like Man U with Ten Hag. He took the team and he's using what he has instead of only using the same players. He's added a few new players and completely new Spurs. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's the way we're playing, Mia, really, that I like. You know, the way we move the ball, the movement off the ball. And it like I said, even the old school players, they've tried to adapt. Not all of them have been able to adapt fully, but they're getting there. That's the main thing. That's what Ange's keep on reiterating to them. You stay
Yeah.
in shape, move into the middle, invert, then push forward and then go back into the normal high line when we're getting attacked.
Yeah, no, that's it. Sorry.
All
Spot
right.
on, Ellie. No team is convincing. Ange may not get a better opportunity. We can only guess for future seasons.
Yes. Because the other teams, they're going to strengthen, right? So we have to strengthen as well. We can't let
Yeah.
the January window go without getting those key positions, because we've lost 2 of the best defenders. And now we've got to have makeshift defenders covering. But if they
So,
stick to their job, they'll be okay.
so a quick question then, because Jazz is here also. Jazz Fusion saying it's there for many, Ellie, wide open. So
It
question
is.
for the chat. Well, I'll catch up with the rest of the chat first, and then we'll talk. I want to know what you think. So, do you guys think then that City are not going to win it this season? Do you think it's more wide open this season than ever? Ellie, I'll start with you.
I wouldn't write City off, right? Because that is
Okay.
like,
Yeah, no, of course, nobody's right. I don't think what I mean is I don't mean we're writing City off, but do you think it's more closer, like it's going to be closer
yeah.
than ever before?
Yeah, I do. I think it's between 5 teams, honestly. I wouldn't go 6, I'll go 5 teams, right? And it's going to be a very, very close one. I think it's going to go down to the wire. And I just hope and pray that we're in that mix when it comes down to the wire. Because I think our last game is against Sheffield United, if I'm right. And both times that we've won the league, this might be an omen, Mia. We've beaten
Could be.
Sheffield United. Well, we beat Sheffield Wednesday. We beat. So it could be an omen. I hope so. Because, we've waited all this long. I don't know how old you are, Mia, but I'm 61. So I want us to win the bloody league, because the last time we won it was 62 years ago. So yeah, I just want us to win it, and win it in style. Like we've been playing, right? We're not going to change our style anyway, but I want us to win it convincingly. But I just don't think we're going to win it convincingly. I think we're going to go down to the last 2 games, and it's going to be between 3 teams who's going to bottle it and who's going to hold their nerve. Yeah, so I'm hoping and praying it's going to be us.
Mark, no belief in the fan base is partly why Spurs not win anything. It creates unwanted negative energy. See, I don't know about that. It's a very difficult one, because I don't think it's because I'm creating negative energy. Is me saying I don't think we're going to win it this season. I think that I try and keep balance a lot of the time. And I don't think that the reason we don't win stuff is because of negative energy, because a lot of the fans really do want to win. All of us want to win, right? So I don't think there's that negative energy that doesn't cause us to win. I think there's loads of different factors to why we haven't won. I think that there's many things that go into football, and I don't think it's as simplistic as saying negative fan energy, because I think a lot of us want us to win, right? I don't think any of us are sitting here saying that we don't want to win and don't think that think that Postecoglou can get us a trophy. Because if you watched my 12 days of Christmas, every single person, the last question, everybody said yes. If you know, you've got to go and watch the videos. But
Yeah.
I honestly think there's a lot of positivity around Ange Postecoglou, if I'm honest. More positivity than I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I agree. Inside the stadium, you feel it. You feel a difference.
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%. When you go to games, I think it's a lot different as well to what you see online. The online presence of fans is very different to those in the stadiums. Would you agree, Elly? Because I think so.
100%. Like when I was watching when Conte was in charge, a lot of people around me were talking about other things in their life, and they was chatting away, and you could hear all the conversations, yeah? But now they're like glued to the pitch and what we're going to do next, because they're intrigued by the way we're playing as well. And, the movement is exciting to watch, and everything we're doing is positive. Like Ange stands there, he praises, he doesn't scream and shout and throw his hands about, but he's watching where we can improve.
Yeah.
And every single game, you see a little tweak here, a little tweak there, and the fans have got on board with it, you know, and they're actually watching the game glued to it. Well, the only game I saw where we didn't, where they left a bit early when we were losing, that was a bit of a shame. But you know, sometimes fans, they can turn very quickly, just like that. But the majority are behind Ange and what he's doing at the club.
Daniel E saying, how many games did we win when Romero was suspended? 0 wins. I'm sorry, any of the title talk realistically needs to go away. This is just being real now. I'm sorry. Listen, don't be sorry. You're entitled to your opinion, Daniel, of course. I don't think that anybody personally me, I don't think we're going to win the league. I never said it. I never thought it. But if people want to believe it, I think that just as much as you're entitled to your opinion, people don't want to believe it, then of course, if we're up there in February, then there is obviously that possibility of us being then there and thereabouts. So, you know.
Yeah. As long as you put yourself in the mix, you give yourself a chance. But it's going to be harder now. It's definitely going to be harder because we've lost so many of the core of the team, right? And we've got Big Vic in goals. That's one good thing. And like we've got Sonny, and now Richie's started to step up. So hopefully he'll continue in this vein. And then we've got Johnson, who hasn't really shown us everything yet, but there's potential there.
I think he'll come good. Him. Yeah, I like Johnson.
Yeah,
and need to say
he created the goal and he shot the shot that went to Sonny, and Sonny scored the second goal. So you know he was involved in both goals.
Yeah. Need to say I'm feeling nervous about the team now, just now, but still believe we're going to be up there. I love it. I love what Ange is bringing. I think we all love what Ange is bringing 100%. I believe we could challenge next season 100%, but we don't have the depth this year. That's what Kate's saying. I get that, Kate. I understand. I do understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I've got a question for you, Mia. Do you think now that we've had so many injuries, do you think the board will strengthen even more than they would have if we didn't have all these injuries? Do you think we'll bring more players in? That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think we will bring more. I think we'll bring in what we were originally going to bring in, because I think they'll see it as we're going to have Van der Ven back. So I think they're going to think we're going to have, hopefully we'll have Madison back. We will have Bentancur back. So then that's obviously going to then, do you know what I mean? Because we can only name, don't forget we've got to rename our squad after that window. So
we've got to get rid of some as well.
We're going to have to get rid of some, and some players are going to not be in that squad otherwise. Just, so no, I don't believe so.
Yeah, we traditionally only bring 2 in, usually in January. We haven't. I don't think we swayed from that too often.
No.
Yeah.
Trust Spurs have Leicester in the way during that season. Only us. I know.
Well, hopefully it's not another Midland team in Aston Villa, because they were winning 2-0 last night and they lost 3-2. So maybe they're bottling it.
City or Liverpool win the league, so same old, don't you think? I think if Liverpool win it, not really, because Liverpool recent times haven't been prolifically winning it.
No.
So
once in 20 years, haven't they?
And that's it. And also they'll equal. They've got something to fight for though, to keep, because they will equal or better Man United's record of how many leagues they've won. So that they've also got that in their minds, possibly.
Yeah.
Jazz saying City's still favoured, but not sure they can run away. Yeah, exactly what you said. It's not going to be a runaway league. Fans are scared to say that another club could contend. The winning run that Man City are on will come to an end at some point. I guess that's what happened with Man United, but I can't see it personally. I'll put Liverpool and Arsenal above City this year. I also think that we'll be in the mix. Yeah, I think if we're up there in the mix, then of course we're in the mix, right? It doesn't mean that are we truly contending for it? I think that's debatable. It's up for interpretation.
We have to wait and see what happens, because we've had so many injuries. It's going to be harder.
Neil says, now up to our owners to give Ange what he needs. Failure to do so will be very bad omen and a future proof of the motive of this ownership if they can't see and hear in that stadium, I think he meant.
Yeah.
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 Mark said, Tottenham, I believe I can dig in. We have the firepower up top to outscore opposition team. BT is saying hello. I hope you're well. Good evening to Adrian. Please make sure, if you haven't already on my channel, please go over to Kate and smash that like. But please come back. Don't just come in the back. Don't just find me. But also, if you're on Kate's, do the same. Also, both of our links are are there. So please make sure, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Kate and vice versa with me over at Just to Go Love Spurs, obviously, for Kate, and Spurs Between the Lines for me. So please make sure you do that. And Tequila is in the chat. So I'm hoping he'll be a good boy and do his elf work and put the links. People get very confused with realistic views and negative views. Yeah, no, that's right. I'm not somebody who I don't think I'm a negative person. I'm just realistic and I like to be balanced. I feel like I'm not negative. I don't think I'm realistic. I'm also realistic, but I like to think of myself as balanced because to be fair, my star sign is Libra. So I'm the Scouts. So I'm just a naturally balanced person. Exactly, Mia, spot on. Jez, thousands of miles away. Nothing I think of makes me wish of a difference in the price of your cheese. I haven't a clue.
Nothing makes a difference in the price of your cheese. Explain yourself, Jazz.
Yeah, you've confused me, Jazz. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but
about the cost of living, I don't know.
The amount of noise, even if we are losing, says volumes about the style of football Ange has us playing. We are in every game, even when we are down players. It's not over till the final whistle. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
What I'm worried about though is that game against Wolves where we had our whole of defence changed, didn't it? And we didn't cope very well. I mean, we kept the ball. We had most of the possession, but we didn't do much with it, did we?
Yeah, no, that was the problem. Metafootball said, evening, Ange is doing a magnificent job, hindered only by injuries and sending offs and also other suspensions, honestly. I don't care who the title, as long as it's not the ass. I repeat, not the ass. Absolutely never the ass.
If they win it, I'm leaving the country.
Cooper saying, the previous season, I'd say that Liverpool City were likely to go on and win the streak and take the title. This season, the bar is low and more teams can do it. We're one of them if luck holds.
You know what, right? I don't necessarily think the bar's been lowered. What I think is other teams have caught up a bit in the recruitment side of things as well, because we've strengthened really well, right? We've got really, Vicario has been outstanding, hasn't he? And then we've had Van der Ven, who was outstanding until he got his injury. And then we've got Porro, who we signed. He was like a new signing. He got a new lease of life. And then Richarlison started to step up. And then we got Maddison. So we have stepped up in that respect. And other teams have caught up. And even Liverpool, they've strengthened in their midfield. They're new, but they're still strong in that department. So a lot of teams, I expected 3 or 4 or 5 teams to be in the mix. But I didn't expect Man City to be dropping down so much. But they will come back because they are a fantastic side. They will be in the mix. January onwards, they always push on, don't they? And then they go and win the league. But hopefully this time the other teams can keep up with them, and stay in the mix.
Yeah, no, that's it. So let's get through some of these comments and we'll get on to
like, everybody. If you hate Arsenal, smash the like.
That's right. I've lost where I am now. There we go. Brighton 2, Spurs 2. Sorry, 3 goals. says Nita.
What do you mean 3-2, Nita? Is that what you mean, or 3-0?
I think it was someone else who said the other comment. This is Kate and Jim's channel, and then Kate and Jim's channel on Kate's one. So make sure you do subscribe. Arthur saying Rangers Aberdeen games off tonight. Oh, okay. How comes? I wonder why they're off.
Yeah.
My channel on Kate's and also my channel on my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, as that does really help.
Yeah.
Had no bets on the game. Chelsea are 1-up. Yeah, I've got the game on.
What a shame.
Damn it. I've got the game on my phone.
My
So
son-in-law was here watching them getting beat by Wolves the other day. He was right.
I bet he weren't happy.
He goes, I don't care. It really does.
Also, make sure you do subscribe to Tequila's gaming channel, please. Everybody go and support Tequila. It's so important for us to all support each other, because, like I always say, you've got to share the love, spread that love around.
I like the name as well, the play pouch. Really good. Yeah.
I always do Aberdeen striker first goal. Moziski had 10 times so far. James Taverner as well. Okay.
Arthur Bushby from Scotland, yeah?
I think he's talking about the Scottish,
Welcome. Yeah.
Wolves 2 up, having a good season.
Wow. Yeah, they are.
Oh, because of the snow. Yeah, they've had snow in Scotland.
Oh, right. That's why. Okay. Wow. Wish we had snow.
Yeah, me too. Every team's been dealing with injuries or bouts of bad performances. Arsenal haven't really had a down. I don't know. I think they've had a few players, but nothing important. Like they've had Partey out was quite a big one for them, I would say. And Jesus was out for a bit, but I don't know if that actually helps them a bit, really. Because he's not great. I've got to get back into my game betting. See you later. Big up, Chippy. Good luck, because I know you had a win. Was it last night? You said you had a win, so I hope you carry on your good luck.
Yeah.
Elly, I say the bar is lower because I don't see those Liverpool and City sides could put 15 games winning streaks together. Now they drop points. Yeah, true. Yeah. I do get what he means. It's not like I can't see that they're going to put them runs together, and I agree, because City are looking a little bit shaky, you know.
They don't look as good. They're not playing as good.
No.
You know, and they have had like I said, they're big players. Gundogan and Mahrez, they were big players for them, you know.
Yeah.
Especially Gundogan, he was like their catalyst in midfield. He's like the feeder, you know. So they've lost that, and Rodri's not been playing up to his normal standard either.
No.
And then they've had De Bruyne out for so long. He's coming back now, though, so they're going to start picking up their performances, because he can put it on a sixpence, can't he?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, Crystal Palace scored, and they just kicked it off the line, basically. Snow, LOL, was in Brisbane this week. Crazy summer thunderstorms, lightning, blackout. It's been a crazy, wild Christmas. Well, I hope you're staying safe out there, Dakaru. I hope you're staying nice and safe. So, what's this? Not a Spurs channel, but can we show one of ours some love, some holidays? It goes up to Tequila, who always supports all of us. Absolutely.
Yeah. Tequila's fantastic, isn't he?
He is fantastic.
Yeah.
So we've got a long injury list and Brighton coming up. Now, who would you start for your starting 11, Elly?
Well, I would have Vicario and go, obviously. And then the back four, I would have Porro, Emerson, Davis and Udogie. I wouldn't put Dyer in, no way. Right? And they're missing Matoma as well, which is really good for us.
Yeah.
And then in midfield, I'd actually have Skip, because he had quite a good game the other day. Right? Okay. And his mobility is better than Højbjerg's, I must admit, even though I do make up things sometimes. Right? And then I'd probably put Lo Celso and Kulu in for the creativity. But then is Sarr available?
Yeah, I don't think
Right, if
there's
Sar's
any
available,
reason.
I'd have Sar, Lo Celso and Kulu rather than Skip, and keep Skip and Højbjerg on the bench if we need
Does
them.
anybody know if Sar's injured? But I don't think he was
I don't
he?
think he is, but if he is available, I would put him over Skip because of the complete engine that he's got, and he's
And
fabulous.
who would you start up front?
I would put Richie, Sonny on the left, Richie in the middle, and Johnson on the right if he's fit.
Yep.
I think
I
he's
can't.
fit.
I can't.
I can't see anybody else getting those
Yeah,
three spots.
I can't disagree with you, to be honest, because
Yeah,
then if we do that on the bench, we would have Skip and Lo Celso to come off the bench if we needed. The only thing is obviously it's a bit of a dodgy one at the back if anything happens because we're really
yeah.
like scarce than at the back. But we have got what's his name? The one from that we just bought, the young boy, because I can't think his name now.
Johnson.
No, not is it Johnson? No, the one that we've got. The one we've just. Yeah, we've got Donnelly. He plays in the back, doesn't he? He plays as
Donnelly. No, he's a midfielder.
Midfielder. No, I'll talk about the centre backs. We've got
Phillips.
Phillips,
Ashley
there we go.
Phillips, yeah.
Yeah, we've got Ashley Phillips, I guess, but we're really scarce there. Everyone's helping me out.
He hasn't played him so far, has he? So
no,
I don't
but
him starting.
He won't start, but what I mean is if we need him, like what I'm trying to talk about is off the bench players. But yeah, we've got Phillips and Dorrington, and we haven't got much else on the bench is a little scarce. But with Lo Celso, Skip, and we've got Valise if we need him, I suppose. That's the only ones.
I'll put Lo Celso in the middle. The reason why I play Lo Celso, Kulu, and Sar, right, because that Brighton are fantastic at moving the ball very quickly and getting the ball to their front and their wings as well, to their front men. So we have to match them for work ethic first of all, but for speed as well. And Sar has got the legs and the speed. Lo Celso, not so much, nor Kulu. So we have to have Sar there. We can't have a Skip there because it's too much slowness in the middle. We've got to have Sar, right? It's a shame we haven't got Basuma as well because he's going to be out till whenever, mid-January, isn't he? Or even longer.
If you're watching this on playback, please let us know in the comment section who you would start as well. And in the comments now, we'll read them out. Phillips and Dorrington should be playing. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think that if he doesn't trust them, and we need Sarman marking Evan Ferguson. Yeah, he's dangerous, but they haven't looked that great. It's a funny one because they've got such a good player like Elly, but they haven't been prolific. They've not been that good.
I was watching Brighton against Arsenal and they were quite poor for about 85%, 90% of the match. They only came to light a little bit in the second half for about 10 minutes and then they disappeared again. Yeah,
what I meant was
a game.
I meant players, Kuva, you meanie. What is the matter with him tonight?
He's on one tonight. I love him though.
So do I. He is funny. But yeah, I can't disagree with your lineup, to be honest with you. And obviously the next question actually was going to be, do you think we'll see any of the youngsters?
Maybe off the bench, but I don't think to start because he hasn't started them up to date. And Brighton are a very experienced, very good team, right? They move like I said, they move the ball so quickly, yeah, and they're interchanging passes. It's like watching Liverpool sometimes, but they haven't been as good this season, and they've been dropping their performances. So I'm hoping that we get the Brighton that played Arsenal, because that team was a shadow of the one that I've seen play in other games this season where they've been really good, right? So
Chippy, what I meant was, as a team this season, they haven't been they've been a bit up and down. Even though Evan has scored more goals in a calendar year than any other teenager, I wasn't talking about individuals. I was talking about Brighton as a team haven't just been as good. They haven't been prolifically scoring. Do you know what I mean? Goals, because you look at their games, they haven't been all that.
No,
really, it's been a bit of an odd one with them.
In that Arsenal game, they didn't create anything for him. He was like a lone soldier. Yeah, you've got to create for your strikers. you know.
Yeah.
They didn't
It's
give him a chance.
Yeah, Talking Beer saying it's unfortunate that we require speed at the back and we continue to sit the faster players. I think that he means by not playing them.
Because Dorrington and Phillips are very, very fast. They've got legs.
But obviously doesn't trust them. That's the problem, isn't it? But yeah, Brighton definitely have been a bit of a funny team this season for sure. Thoughts on Scarlett being recalled from his loan? Now, do you think he's going to come in because we need a player in because of the obviously players going away, or do you think we're going to locate him to another team because he isn't getting minutes at the moment?
Apparently, we're not allowed to loan him out again. That's what I was reading yesterday. I don't know how true that is, but a lot of people were saying it, that if you recall a player from loan spell, you can't then re-loan him out in that season. So I don't know how true that is, but if it is, and we've got him for the duration of the season, I'm quite happy about it because we've got Belief who gets 5 or 10 minutes if he's lucky. And sometimes we don't even use him. So we'll have another striker to call upon, you know. So, you know, he needs experience, doesn't he? Because he hasn't been playing at Ipswich. They haven't hardly played him.
No,
so
they
the
haven't.
spell was a waste of space, to tell you the truth. Like Ipswich, there must be a reason why they're not playing him. They wouldn't just not play him, you know. Maybe they don't see enough in training. But obviously the striker they've got has been scoring for fun, so he hasn't got a look in. You know, he's hit the ground running at the club. So now we've got him back, we can utilise him. You know, we can use him.
Brian saying, big up everyone in the chat and the two wonderful ladies on the stream. Hope you are well. Hope you're good. Ducky's dad.
Ducky's daddy.
Brighton have a growing injury list. Some major players out against us. Yes, there are some players out as well that they've
got. Lost Mitoma, which is a very big loss for them.
People are saying you can't loan him out again. Nitrate, and so is saying that. Well, we might need him.
We need to develop him. You know, we need to get him in, right? And get him used to the way Ange is playing as well, and utilise him when we need him.
Elly's spot on. Scarlett cannot go out alone again as he's played for us against Fulham in the Carabao Cup, and you can only play for 2 teams in a season.
There you go.
There we go. So
that's the reason.
There we go. Got everyone telling me the reason. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian.
Players can only be loaned out twice in a season.
Yeah,
because obviously we played him. There's 2 teams that he can't play for. We need at least 4 homegrown players in our team with our rebuild. Yeah, we obviously need to rename our team. So then I assume that Dane Scarlett, how old is he now?
I think he's 19, if I'm right.
So he can go in the under 20. He can go in the under 21. So he can go in the under 21. So he doesn't have to be named as part. Like he could be in the squad that he obviously could be used.
Yeah.
We've got David, gifted one, just a girl who loves Spurs membership. Whoever it is, because I can't see it because it's obviously not on my channel. Is over at Kate's, but whoever it is, please say thank you to David. Because he is just an amazing guy.
Lovely.
And I hope that he knows I already said this to him, had spent a nice Christmas with his mum. I know that he's going through a few things at the moment. So I hope you're well.
Okay.
4 a.m. you girls. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
4 a.m.
He's like me. I'm like an insomniac. I'm always up. I hardly ever sleep, David.
These people, I need sleep. I can't understand how you guys don't have sleep.
I'm surprised I haven't got bigger bags under my eyes. Just put it that way.
I literally can't cope without sleep. I'm terrible. Sorry about my spelling. I meant our team. Absolutely no problem, Nita.
Sleep is overrated.
Sleep's overrated, no.
Yeah.
David saying, hello, chat, and Mia and Elly. Big up to you.
David.
I hope you're well, David. I hope you're well.
Yeah.
At 4 a.m. First coffee, Brian. LOL.
Yeah. That's it, because you have to have the coffee. I have about 2 or 3 coffees. That's why I probably don't sleep. When everybody
Best
goes
time
to
of
bed,
day.
I'll come alive.
Do you know what? Do you know what, David? At 4 a.m. here, it's bloody dark. It's not time to get up.
Yeah,
It's not get up time. Even when I get up at say I've been getting up because it's the kids are at school. I get up about 7:30, and it's
yeah,
still just coming up to light time. Like it's just getting light then. So
yeah.
and when I get up when they're at school at 6 o'clock, it's literally dark. So I am absolutely no. I would not be getting up at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
That's
when
the
I mean it
bedtime for
gets
me.
dark about 3:30, doesn't it, here in the afternoon?
Yes, really dark. Really dark.
Nita said I'm cheeky. I wonder what.
Yeah,
I
you're
really
always
am.
cheeky.
I'm cheeky when it comes to Hoybier with you. I'll wind you up, don't I?
You do.
We have a good banter, me and you, Mia, don't we?
Yeah, we do. So,
Put a few
oh,
lies in.
David's saying it stems from shift work from years of it. I get it now because your body's
Yeah,
programmed.
yeah. Yes, she
Oh,
did.
she did, yeah.
Yeah, University of
Yeah,
Miami. Yeah, my daughter
you said it,
Sophia.
she said.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
she still live out there? No, she doesn't, does
No,
she?
no,
No,
she's come back.
she come back.
She said Enfield's a dump compared to Miami. When she come back, she goes, I want to go back to Miami, Mum.
I bet.
It's so
I don't.
beautiful there.
Kate saying she doesn't rate Scarlett at all.
Oh,
Oh.
well, he scored a fantastic goal against Shakhtar Donetsk. So he has got it in him, the boy. He's just got to be given a chance. But now Richie's started to score. He's going to be second fiddle on the bench, isn't he? So
Yeah, that's
he's
the
got to get
thing.
experience in the men's game, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. That's what he needs. Absolutely. So, so Kate's saying not at the right level for me.
You never
What's
know,
to say,
because
I suppose.
Kane was like that, and he has got bigger, Dane Scarlett. He's built himself up he's becoming more of a man. So let's wait and see. I'm reserving my judgment on him because I knew he was a star when he was younger, and everybody had high hopes for him at the club. So let's see what happens. Now
I
he's
think,
come back to the club, he's got to start producing, hasn't he? If he gets his
yeah.
chance, just grab it with both hands.
Gallagher has just it's just a long-haired 50 million quid version of Hoybier. I don't want either. I'll hand that one over to you.
Well, he's probably better looking than Hoybier, isn't he? That's the only good thing. That's what I'm saying. He's no better or no worse than Hoybier. What's the point of buying him?
I think he's more mobile and has got a better engine than what he has.
Maybe, but we've got Saar to do that, and Saar's better. Sorry, but he is.
Yeah. But my whole point to you the other day, right, is that when we've got all of our players fit,
Yes.
somebody like a Conor Gallagher wouldn't be like we've got 3 on the pitch, but we could also use Kulu, so that adds like an extra midfielder that we've got option wise. So he would be all the way down the pecking order because you're not going to bring on 3 fresh midfielders. It's very unlikely to switch them up. So I think that we don't actually need another. We do because we need it for AFCON, but we kind of don't in a way because we're going to be overrun again.
He'll be home run. The thing is with Gallagher, right? I can see your point, but I always think you should have a few experienced players to bring on. You know, because when he brings on Højbjerg, it's just mainly to seal up a game, not really to change it or do anything.
Yeah, but
Anything like Ange ball. You don't
because
always.
But that's because that's the only option he's got right now. When he's got options and he can change it from Bentancur, he can change it to Saar, or he can put a Basuma. They are going to play Ange ball. That's the whole point, is that when we've got a better midfield, we've got the option to be able to do that.
Yeah, but what my point was is that you need experience as well, because within the system, even if a player doesn't suit that system, you've got players like at Liverpool when you had what's his name, the one who's just gone to Brighton. can't think of his name, but he didn't suit their system, but he did a job. He did a job for them.
Agreed, Kate.
But if he
Agreed.
doesn't go and he stays, I'll be happy because we need.
I think it's time to say goodbye. The report looks like it's time to say goodbye.
The point I'm trying to put is that you do need experienced players. James Milner, that's it. It's just come to my head. He never suited Liverpool style. He wasn't a Liverpool type player. Yet they still won things for him because he was a very experienced player. And sometimes you just need that in a team just to bring on, you know. So there's uses for all types of players. Yeah. So that's just my argument anyway.
My argument's the same as.
You always rely on experienced players to
my
get you through a match.
The same as Kate. Elly Højbjerg is shit, darling. He's so poor. I agree.
Well, I don't agree with that. Sorry.
He doesn't work well in the system. I'm sorry, he don't. He doesn't work in the system.
James Milner, look what Liverpool did.
Look at Champions League. But you could say that Sissoko, he was in the Champions League, but we all wanted to get rid of him because he wasn't good enough. Just because he worked hard, it doesn't mean that we could have kept him.
Sissoko is very limited in his
play. Is Højbjerg.
Sissoko's much different from Højbjerg. He was more
limited. He's limited.
He wasn't a footballer. He was more of an engine. He was more.
But Højbjerg's not really a footballer. He's got hips that are stiff like the bloody Tin Man.
He's a good footballer. That's my opinion.
Højbjerg's a championship player for me. Absolutely.
Nah.
Milner's a different level.
I disagree.
Agreed.
I disagree.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's move on from Højbjerg. We'll be here all day.
Big up to Julia as well. Happy birthday for tomorrow, I hear.
Yes.
I see her birthday tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic time. We are set to present a proposal to sign 2005 born Belgian midfielder Santos Idumbo from Ajax. This is just tweeted by Fab. Yeah, I saw that.
I think he's 18.
Yeah, he's a young guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Let's see. You know, it's a bit of a risk, but, you know, if he's got the minerals, why not?
I mean, Kate's carrying it on. He's not a good footballer. He's just average at best. He makes too many mistakes. I tell you what, me and Kate, we need to do a whole show on this with you because me and her were like, no.
You know, I'm never going to back down, so you might as well give up.
Yeah, well, we're never going to back down, so you might as well give up.
We're just both. We're both stubborn, both sides.
Hips, David said. I'll show you hips.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send Højbjerg to Shakira. She can loosen those hips. Or he can come and dance with me. I'll show you.
At least Sissoko could actually run.
So can Højbjerg. He runs. Don't you worry.
Oh dear. No centre backs then. No, we are buying centre backs. I think that we are buying centre backs. I think that's just another person that we are looking to buy. I don't think it means that we're not buying centre backs. Daniel.
I wouldn't mind getting that at the Barayu, whatever his name is.
Adebayo, yeah.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
Kate said it's not a case of backing down, it's a case of seeing the truth, Elly. She can't handle the truth, Kate.
My truth.
She can't handle the truth.
Kate, go and have a lie down.
Big up to Ren. She was fantastic this morning. We definitely want you as part of our girl crew when we do our all-girl show. I would love to get you on, Ren. It'd be fantastic. Me, you, Ash, Kate. Brilliant. Obviously, that'd be great. I'll get Julia on and she'll come on because I'd love to have Julia on as well.
That'd be lovely. She came on some World Cup games with me, so it was really good. And we were good together. A lot of Bobby was saying that me and Julia sound the same when we speak. Which is true, we do.
Arthur Vermeeren is an 18-year-old baller whose impressive display for FC Antwerp has been attracting European wide attention. He's a much cheaper than 30 mil than Calvin Phillips / Conor Gallagher. Uncle Albert has spoken.
Vermeeren, yeah.
There you go. Kate's saying what I said. You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth either, Miss Kate Boxall.
Right. So, guys, let us know. Can we win this game against Brighton? What's your score prediction, Elly?
Yeah, I think we're going to win 2-1. It's going to be a really close match, though. It's not going to be easy, especially with the makeshift defence that we've got. I think we can outscore them. I want to get into the lead and then get a second goal because I'm sure they're going to come back at us. I think we're going to win 2-1. It's going to be a very well contested, tight match. And I reckon Sonny and Kulu are going to get the goals.
Yeah, okay. Let us know in the chat. Dave's saying we're going to the top. No stairs here, Kate. Don't know what you're implying, but LOL, David, I'm struggling to get up the stairs at the moment. That means Jim's safe.
I'm not sending Højbjerg to Kate's house. She'll be first down the bloody stairs. She'll be pushing him.
Down the stairs? If you send him to me, I'll be taking him down to the pier for a nice swim. He can swim. He's a Viking, remember? He's all right.
Teach him some moves.
I know. What I'll do is I'll send him over the channel. He can go to France.
Yeah, he can go play for PSG then. He's used to playing for big clubs.
Oh, wow. A 16-year-old has just won the darts. Amazing.
Oh, yeah, that 16-year-old boy. He looks a bit older than 16, though. Have we checked his passport?
If PEH left now, we'll take him till next Xmas to get here. He's so slow.
It's not slow though. That's a fallacy. He's a fast runner. He just chooses to pass. Then he doesn't have to run, does he? If he passes a nice pass down the wing like he normally does.
He doesn't normally do. I checked his stats. No, and Joe, the stats you said the other day. Hold on, I checked the stats the other day. No, when Ben Davies said you said about him losing the ball, he didn't. He actually didn't lose the ball the most. It was actually, I think, Porro that lost the ball the most.
Oh, right. But he was up there, wasn't he?
I think he was like third or fourth the most. But he wasn't the most by anyway. So just check your stats. So you're talking about Højbjerg's passing.
The way you lose it and who, you put your team under pressure. That's what I meant. When he lost it, he put us under pressure. Anyway, Porro's usually good at passing, so I'll forgive him.
Yeah, we'll let you off Porro. We're not Porro.
Yeah.
Morning, Tagaro. I hope you're well.
Tagaro. Yes.
3-1 to Spurs, says Jula.
Get in there.
Kuva saying 3-7 Spurs. Get the silver polish out. It's happening unless it doesn't.
That's right. The double's happening whenever it doesn't either.
He makes a snail look quick.
Okay.
I think they're referring to. I think it's a Højbjerg thing. Fast runner, laughing emoji, says Daniel E.
He's all right. Can run.
Who's your choice as Spurs captain when Sonny goes Asian Cup and vice captain Madison Romero won't be fully fit? Oh, very good question. I would probably say Porro or
maybe Vicario.
But I don't really want a goalkeeper.
I know, but he's so vocal. He's such a good leader from the back.
Yeah, no, he is a very good leader. I don't doubt.
Yeah, and he controls that defence with his talking. Push out! You can hear him saying it.
Porro or Vic, Vic, I suppose. Yeah, it's gonna be
Porro.
Yeah,
Porro.
He's a passion merchant, isn't he? I love him. Yeah, I love him. That's a very good question from Adrian. And please, everyone else, join in the chat and tell us what you think.
Yeah, ask us some questions.
Why would anyone wants to go to France? Miserable. See you next Tuesdays. And pompous waiters, even in McDonald's.
You know, Højbjerg's half French as well.
That makes sense. That makes sense. There we go. Now we know why people don't like it.
He can speak French as well because he speaks French. I think French patois. I think it's called or something like that.
No, patois.
Duma.
Is it? Oh,
Is it? He speaks a different sort of French with Basuma.
The French that Basuma, because it's like it's not patois. It's called.
What's it called? It's called something. God.
It's called.
Anyway, whatever it's called, right? He speaks it to Basuma because I've heard him speaking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that's going to really bug me what it's called now. But yeah, a lot of from that those sort of islands, and they do speak French, but like you say, it's a slightly different French.
You know what Chippy's saying? When me and my husband went to France, I don't know. Everywhere we went, it was like, I don't know. You get this vibe from the French people. I'm not putting them down or anything, but they weren't as friendly to the Brits as they should be, right? And they sent us the wrong way a couple of times as well. Yes. We wanted to go to Notre Dame, and they sent us completely the wrong way.
Just to update everybody, it is now 1-1 Creole. That's what it's called. The
what,
French
1-1?
Yes, 1-1.
Nice.
And the French that they speak is Creole.
Creole.
That's the French. Yeah, that's the
French
kind of
Creole. That's it.
It's this because it's a slightly different version.
Yeah. Did you just Google that?
Yeah, because I couldn't remember, because I know, because there's a guy that I watch. There's a guy that I watch on is Abba and Preach, and he speaks Creole. So that's why I knew, because I've heard him speak it. Because when he gets really angry, he starts speaking it, and it's hilariously funny because he just goes into one and starts speaking it.
A bit unlike what Bobby's just said.
PH is so slow that apparently he's still at the shop doing his Christmas shopping. And Joe,
that great finger.
Joe, what's worse, Bobby. He's doing the Christmas shopping from last year, so it's not even this year's Christmas shopping he's doing.
Oh,
careful what you say about PH. I've learnt this. No, I'm not scared of her, Lee, but you should be, because you go to games, so she sees you.
It's all right. But I'm harmless. Don't worry. I just do it for a wind up.
Yeah, no, she does.
I really am on a wind up.
Please smash the like on both channels. Absolutely, Kate.
Elly.
How much does Hoybier pay you to be his PR?
Nothing. I don't even get paid. That's the problem. I should get paid, shouldn't I?
Decky, Davies, or Porro? I think he means for the captain, maybe.
Oh right, no.
Oh, Decky's not as bad. Decky's not a bad shout, I suppose.
Yeah. No, I think Porro would be better. More fire in his belly. Yeah.
Yeah, I do get that.
He'll have a go at them as well, won't he? He'll have a go at them if they're not pulling their weight.
Brighton 2, Tottenham 3, says Mark.
Sure. Yeah.
Bren saying he's a great communicator. I think she's talking about Vicario, I assume.
Yeah, 100%.
Since when has running fast made you a good player, David? I don't know. You're going to have to ask Elly on that one. I'll refer you back to Elly.
You say Hoybier slow, so obviously he's a good player because all the fast ones are crap.
Elise, yeah.
Elise, come on.
I love Elise.
That's the player we should have signed.
Yeah, man, I loved Elise. I remember messaging my brother about Elise. I was like, I want this guy. He's so bloody good.
He was at Manchester City's academy, wasn't he?
Was it Man City's he was at?
I think he was.
I can't remember. But I know he's very. I think you could be right, but he's very good anyway. But I really like Elise.
He's brilliant.
Davies and perhaps was Charleston as captain. I don't know about Richie.
Nah, not Richie. Nah.
1-1. Yep. I was so happy about that. Does anyone know Kiss Teeth? Hit the likes, please. Kiss the teeth. I can do that. No, you go.
Kiss your teeth.
You like make that noise? I know. I've got plenty of people.
Beyonce can't stand when people kiss on telly. Oh.
No, it's not kissing. You kiss your teeth. You go. Beyonce is Creole. I never knew that.
There you go.
That she speaks. She must speak it too because of where she's from, right? Her family, where her family originates from. They speak it. We can call tourists in town. Oh gosh. There we go. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to both channels. Thank you so much, BT, helping out with this, getting people to smash the like button.
Yeah, like I said, if you hate Arsenal, Smash the like on both channels.
Some Spurs want Phillips, who's a hood carrier, and Gallagher, who's a wind-up toy.
That's what I don't. They're not an improvement in my book. I'd rather have a very talented midfielder. You know, if we're going to get one that's got all the minerals. You know, someone who can like.
But you say that. But you like Højbjerg, who's nowhere near good enough.
No, but I like Højbjerg because I liked him in the first season actually when he was under Jose Mourinho. I thought he was brilliant. Everybody's got players they like, haven't they? You've got Romero, I've got Højbjerg.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. If he wasn't very good, I know you do say
better than him though.
But I think
my favourite player is, well, it's out of two. It's Porro or Maddison. They're my two favourite players, and Vicario just shortly behind them. Actually, Vicario's becoming he's going up in the league actually, because he's been fabulous for us.
I just hope I never see Dyer with that armband on like we did in pre-season. Absolutely. PEH has 0 minerals. Ooh.
He's got some minerals, don't you worry.
Shots fired. Don't let her bully you, Ellie. Take her ass down. She can take my ass down. Don't you worry.
Been bullied. I grew up with 7 boys. No one can bully me. Not even Mia. Come on, Mia. Stick them up.
Stick them up, girl. I'm only little. You see me.
We wouldn't do anything to each other.
I'm an ankle biter.
Each other about football.
Yeah, that's it. I'm an ankle biter anyway. You've seen me. I'm only tiny. I only come up to probably your waist. So the last question is there anything about Brighton, like when it comes to Brighton, anything that concerns you, anything that they can do, any of their players that you're concerned about?
Yeah, loads of their players. Like obviously Evan Ferguson, Matoma if he was playing. And then they've got Solly Marsh, who's a really good player as well. And they've just got, generally, they're really good. I can't think of the other guy's name. Is it Pedro? There's a guy who's been scoring lately. I think his name's Pedro. But the way they move the ball, they're a very talented football team. They haven't had the results this season, which is more or less most seasons, right? Apart from last season. They really don't finish that high, Brighton. They finish either 12th or below. But last season, I think they finished 6th, didn't they? Or was it 5th? Either way.
They got Europe, didn't they? They got Europe? Yeah.
I think they finished 6th, right? They did. I think they finished 5th or 6th. But either way, their football warrants a higher position. But I just don't think they've got they haven't been the best at scoring goals regularly, consistently. They'll have a 4-0, a 5-0, and then they'll go back and then they'll drop their form, right? Whereas last season they kept their form going and then they pushed on. This season they've fallen way back. So
yeah, I'll tell you right. So from the beginning, they won 4-1 2 times in a row against Wolverhampton and Luton. Then they lost against West Ham. Then they won against Newcastle. Then they won against Man United 3-1. Then they won again 3-1 against Bournemouth. They lost against Chelsea. They lost 6-1, didn't they, against Aston Villa. They drew 2-2 with Liverpool. They lost 2-1 to City. They drew 1-1 to Fulham. They drew with Everton. They drew with Sheffield United. They won against Nottingham. They lost against Chelsea. They won against Brentford, drew against Burnley, lost against Arsenal. So I think, and they drew against Palace. So they've actually
draws into win. They would have been.
Yeah, they've had a lot of draws. They have actually had a lot of draws. So. Brian have had 8 players out and 2 who are late fitness test. Yeah, we'll have to see who comes out. But Yeah, I think that the with Brighton, if they can turn it on, they can do
Yeah.
that
It's
because
that
they have
Cisco I
won
was
a
trying to think
few.
of. Yeah.
1-0s, sorry, 3-1s and 4 as well. So they
Yeah.
can score those goals, but it just seems like occasionally they go like they keep doing these 1-1 draws or 2-2 draws and that. So it seems like they've got a
Yeah.
little bit of at the moment, but yeah. Things that concern me about Brighton, the food, the nightlife, no history, nothing ever happens, seagulls are lethal. You can easily get lost in a billion tiny roads of going nowhere. Fair enough, Cooper.
Yeah.
Seagulls are evil. We have
I
them
know they are.
obviously
I spent a lot
living
of
by the
time in
sea.
Brighton because my daughter Sophia, part of her, she was at Sussex University for 3 years, and the 4th year she went to University of Miami. So I spent a lot of time in Brighton visiting her. So yeah, seagulls are lethal. They're right sods. Yeah, and
Horrible.
they're grand. They're grand. It's right round the corner from the university. It's literally a stone's
Yeah,
throw away. Yeah, so I've
yeah.
never been to their grand, and I don't
I
want
tell
wish to go
you,
to their
the
grand.
worst thing about the seagulls is in the summer in the morning, they are so incredibly noisy and they
Yeah,
all fly above me because obviously literally the sea's at the end of my road. So they
yeah,
all fly above the house making squawking noise and they fight as well. You hear them fighting. I'm like, oh
mm,
my God, they're a bloody nightmare.
I
Um,
know,
the car
I
was saying,
know.
I feel more
What have you
confident
got fish and
facing.
chips in your hand?
Oh God! Listen, they
I
stole
know,
something. They stole sausage roll out of my Alex's hand. He got well
I
upset.
know. They just swoop down and get it.
Evil, mate. They're horrible. Jake
Evil.
Jake chases them on the beach to get rid of them. He's like, "Go away, horrible seagulls." Um, I feel more confident facing Brighton than we do. We do better against attacking teams than we do against defensive teams. That is
Yeah, they'll
true.
come at us, so we'll get opportunities.
Yeah. Tequila's plugging all the channels. Please make sure you subscribe to Kate, Elly, and Jimbo at Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. And also, please, if you're not already subscribed to me, please subscribe to me as it does help. Kem coming in saying, even Mia and Elly, sorry to hear Kate is feeling unwell. Just come into the chat,
Yeah,
being under the weather, migraine. Think Brighton is winnable. It's the Bournemouth game that could be difficult. Well, I'm wishing you well soon, Kem.
yeah, Kim.
And I hope that your Christmas went okay. I know it was a difficult one for you as well. So wishing you the best. And I'm hoping your migraine is getting better because migraines are no joke because I get migraines and they're horrible, absolutely horrible.
My husband suffers really badly because he's got a cabanoma at the back of his brain. Yeah, so he
Oh,
gets
yeah.
them really bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And also, to kids even cheekily plug in Mr. Bobby K's channel. Only
Mm,
subscribe to Bobby K because the boys are very cute.
they
That's what
are.
I would say. They're lovely,
Yeah.
lovely boys. Please
Oh my
subscribe
God.
to them, but
Best
ignore
boys
Bobby
in the
K
world.
because that Bobby K and that Coover, they're no good. But the boys are lovely. We like the boys. Pick up the
Yeah.
lads. Leave the seagulls alone, Mia. Will you bloody come and live with them? Horrible bloody things. Rats with
Yeah.
wings, man.
Wake
Hate
you
them.
up. Yeah.
Some of our birds get drunk and have fights. I don't know if you mean girls or actual birds, but
Yeah.
okay. I need the beach at the end of my road, man. Yeah, it's wickedly.
Yeah.
Having the beach at the end of my road, like I actually got up a couple of times and went down to the beach and watched the sunrise. Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
I know what you
And
mean by seagulls because, like, obviously everybody knows I grew up in Tottenham, but my dad had restaurants in Hastings, and the
oh yeah,
seagulls were terrorists.
oh
Honestly.
they're evil. Also, the beach in the spring, the beach is really, really still and it's beautiful. Where it's like a bit sunny and it's all misty, and it's such a lovely thing to go. Like so chill, and you go
Yeah.
there and just it's the most beautiful time. I love it when it's like that.
Yeah.
Tequila's gaming channel. Please make sure you do subscribe to Tequila
That's
as
it.
well.
The play pouch. Yeah. Have fun now. I
I
think.
have Driller says she gets woken up by seagulls. She's got a canal near me, and they make the most annoying sounds. Yes, they
Yeah,
bloody
they
do.
do.
Awful.
They're in Enfield as well. They come. I don't know where they come from because there's no seaside near Enfield really. There's lakes and rivers and things like that, but no seaside. So I don't know. They're hibernating in Enfield, man.
Ren saying Mia, both kinds of birds, to be honest.
Yeah.
Don't surprise me. Chips coated in bicarb soda and sit back and watch the fun. Hee hee. Oh, David, that's evil. Love animals and they will love you back. Not seagulls. No. I'm off to the beach now for a walk. So beautiful. Enjoy, Ren.
Nice.
I'd love to be walking on your beach rather than my beach because my beach isn't as nice, but it's still nice here. Especially on the Gold Coast. That's where Jim's daughter is.
Wow.
On the Gold Coast, lives on the Gold Coast as well. That's the one that I think she's due to have the baby any moment, I think.
Yeah. Lovely.
The restaurant was called the Seagull, Auntie L.
Yeah, it was. That's what my dad. And next door was the Regal restaurant, but the Seagull restaurant was the big green one. They painted it blue and white now. But it's opposite the boat lake in Hastings.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Spent many a good time in Hastings.
Yeah, I like Hastings. It's nice
there. It's got a lot of character.
Yeah, no, it's nice. And all of that, there's loads of coastal places like in the UK that are really beautiful because we don't live far from Broadstairs, and we actually went into the caves in Broadstairs where people, when it was the war, and they still got all the things there for people to look, and we took the children to show them this is how people had to live. And it's really interesting for them to learn about stuff like that. I feel is quite important. So
you've got Smuggler's Cove, where they used to smuggle. All the pirates used to smuggle things through the caves. So it's interesting for the kids to learn about this.
Yeah, no, definitely. We are going to leave it there. I won't be doing any other preview. So the next time I will be on is going to be the match reaction. We have to set that up actually. And when the next time you'll be on, Elly, are you on anywhere before then?
I should be on with Kate if she's better. Normally I'm on with Kate on Fridays, sometimes on Tuesdays as well. But I'll leave that to Kate because she has to get better. Her health comes before everything.
Of course.
And Talk and Ball, I'll probably go on. Free Spurs Boys if they invite me, and anybody else who wants me on. I'm a free agent. You don't even have to pay me, and I can talk about Højbjerg. And I'll face all the aggro that they're going to give me and give it back to them.
Yeah, well,
if I can handle Mia and Kate, I can handle anybody.
We're quite savage, to be fair.
Yeah, they're quite savage, but I normally laugh about it, and then I put a few lies in about Højbjerg and see if they come back to me.
Terrible.
I like it. I'm on a wind up.
Yeah, I know. So everybody, please make sure that you tune in to our next video, which will be a match reaction. Thank you to every single one of you for being here. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you very
that
much.
Chippy gave to Kate, and also the gifted membership David gave. I'm not sure who got it, but I'm sure whoever did is very grateful to David for that. So thank you so much. You're such a generous man to do that, and I'm sure it's very much appreciated. Very much appreciate that. Open streams that anyone can come on and sing Happy New Year message, send a Happy New Year message out.
Lovely.
Ben
did a pop-up today as well because he was bored.
Everyone's like, I'm bored, let's do a pop-up show. And also Jimbo.
We've got a great community, haven't we, Mia?
Yeah, no, it's lovely.
You miss the people that you normally stream with, then you miss the people that are in the chat as well, So it's nice when
that's right.
pop up. Yeah,
no, true. So everybody, thank you again, and we'll speak again real soon. Take good care of yourselves, and come on, you Spurs.
In Ange we trust.